Guys, when we do the picks, let's tell the winners and your pick also.
Okay, we're live.
Yeah. What's going on, guys and girls? We got Brian, we got Tim, we got Keith, we got Harris this week, and yours truly, Rob, with you. And happy Wednesday to everybody. I hope you had a great.
I don't know if Harris cares right now, but that chair, it looks like he's got two red horns.
Yeah, I know.
It's just kind of.
It's the devil in me coming out.
Last week, all we had was college football. Brian went 3-5. Tim went 3-5. Keith went 4-4. Mike went 5-3. Harris went 0-0 because he didn't make his picks, and I went 6-2. Over and unders. Rob had 3 correct. Mike had 3 right. Tim had 3 right. Brian had 4 right, and Keith had 5 over unders correct last week. A few upsets on the board, no doubt about that. Let's see. Florida State upset Alabama. LSU. Huh?
There were a lot of great games.
We say, Brian?
There were a lot of great games.
So
yeah, LSU upset Clemson and Miami. If you want to call it an upset, Miami upset Notre Dame, but I think they're the better team. That's just me. We can talk about that another time. We go with a short list of college football games so we can get to NFL games, and we're looking for a 7:15 finish. I don't know if we're going to get it or not, but we're hoping for it, so we don't hold you folks that long. Brian, we have Michigan traveling to Oklahoma. Oklahoma is a 2.5-point favorite in this ball game. 46.5 points is the total. Take it away, Brian.
Michigan's pretty young. They played 6 or 8 freshmen last week. Bryce Underwood is a freshman also, and he's going to try to win his first road game at Oklahoma. Kind of a homecoming for the head coach, Sharon Moore. He played at Oklahoma. Oklahoma's quarterback is John Mateer. He had a big day, 392 yards, beating Baker Mayfield's debut record. But Venables has a lot to prove at Oklahoma. He was 6-7 last year. I see 2 good defensive teams. I think it goes under. And I think Michigan will win this game. I'm done.
Tim, take it away.
Yep. All right.
So
Rob's
Michigan and the
Under.
Well, hold on for a second. Michigan in the over or under?
Under.
The under. Okay. That sounds good. I got you. Thank you, sir.
The ultra satellite delay, I guess,
Tim.
for Rob.
Yeah.
Anyway, the thing is that I like Michigan's skill players a little bit more than I like Oklahoma's. Probably this is only their second ever meeting, so this is sort of a new kind of thing going on here. Said that Michigan's 2.5-point favorite. Yeah, I'll have them win by a field goal, but
yes.
under.
No. Oklahoma's a 2.5-point favorite.
Oh, good. Then give me Michigan the win outright and under.
All right, Tim. Tim takes Michigan and the under. Keith.
Yeah, I concur with both of those guys. I think both teams probably have some good talent on defense. I just think Michigan's probably better on the offensive side, especially on the line. So I'll go with them, even though Oklahoma's at home.
Only because Oklahoma is at home, I'm going to take Oklahoma and the over.
Keith, over or under?
Under.
Under. Yeah. You know what? I didn't think this was going to be a sweep all the way across the board, but I looked at it early on and I was just like Tim. Why ain't it 2.5 the other way? Yeah, you giving me points? I'm with you all the way on this one. Michigan, I'll go with the under. Next, we go to Iowa. Iowa against Iowa State. Iowa State's already 2-0. Iowa State is a 2.5 point favorite here. 41.5. I think it's going to be a low scoring game. Tim, have it.
Well, because it's the Iowa Hawkeyes. Did they ever score in the last 5 years? I
No,
mean, no. And I don't expect Iowa State to carry the score. I'll take Iowa State in the under.
All right. Keith?
Yeah, under. And I just like Iowa, again, just looking at the lines. I think kind of like with Michigan, I think the offensive line for Iowa is probably better than that of Iowa State, maybe a little better on the skill positions, at least at one wide receiver spot, if I recall correctly. So I'll go with Iowa to win the game.
Oh, this not Iowa State, but Iowa and over or under?
Under.
All right. Harris?
I'm going to take Iowa State in the over.
All right. Harris been stealing my paper. Yeah, Iowa State's put some points on the board the first 2 weeks. We know Iowa always has a top 15, top 20 defense. I don't care. 41 is not a lot. I think Iowa State's going to score in excess of 30 in this game. I'll go Iowa State. I'll take you over. Go for it, Brian.
Iowa played some school named Albany last week, and they could only pass the ball for 48 yards. I mean, if nobody's out there, they still can't pass the ball. So I'm with Tim. I don't know how they're going to score. Iowa State won last year, 20-19. They won 2 of the last 3 in the series. They're 2-0 against the spread this year. And Rocco Beck is off to a great start. I like Iowa State. I'll take the under because I don't think Iowa's going to score hardly anything.
Okay. Go for
Yes,
it,
that
Tim.
is Anthony Beck's, the former Jets tight end's kid.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Tim had us all fair. All right.
Yep.
So Keith went with the under with Iowa. Me and Harris went with the over with Iowa State, and Tim and Brian went with the under with Iowa State. We go to Keith. South Florida. This is an interesting team right now. I think this is a team that can be dangerous. They're heading to Florida to play the Gators in the swamp. The Gators are favored by 19 and 54.5. Have at it, Keith.
I think Florida will win. I can see maybe by somewhere between 15 and 17 points, not 19. So I'll go with I'll take the points in South Florida, but I'll take the Gators to win. And how many points did you say? 48 or something like that? Or is that with the previous game?
54.5.
54.5. I'll go under, but mainly because I think Florida's defense will be good enough to keep it from getting too out of control.
All right. Harris.
I look for Florida to put damn near 50 points up in this game themselves. I'm going to take Florida and the over.
All right. Comes to me. I've seen South Florida play. I tell you what, I don't think Florida's blowing them off the field, but I do think both teams scores 30 points in this ballgame. I think this is going to be a track meet. But I don't see Florida beating them by 19. And I think it's going to be single digits difference, but I think it's going to be a heck of a game. Could be 50-43 or something like that. I think it's going to be a real high scoring game. I take South Florida plus at 19. I'm going over the total. Brian?
South Florida beat Boise State easily 34-7. I think that was pretty impressive. And they are the team with the most returning production. They're 11th in the country for returning production. So they got experienced players who will be able to go into Florida and do something. They need to improve their offensive line, and they need to stop giving up so many big plays. Florida's field goal kicker missed 3 field goals last week. And the quarterback, DJ Legway, needs to shake off some rust. But I think Florida will win the game. But I like South Florida to cover, and I think it goes over.
All right, Tim.
I'm going to be pretty much with the top row here. I think South Florida may have proven something against Boise State. Well, let's see what happens when they take a little step up in competition, possibly. I think 19 is still way too much, so I'll take Florida will win, but I think they're going to keep it within 19 and we'll go over the total.
All right.
And welcome to
We're going
Larry
to Harris
Harris.
now, the
I haven't seen him in a
last
long
college
time.
Larry Harris.
Larry.
We hadn't talked to Larry live at least in 2 years, so we got to have
And he is
Larry
the
on the
moderator,
show
so
soon.
everybody-
Larry,
Yeah.
he's keeping everybody straight.
Yep.
We got Kansas. This is by demand here. We wanted this extra game. Kansas traveling to Mizzou. Missouri is a 7.5 point favorite in this ball game. 53 and a hook. Harris.
This is going to be the closest game of the 4, I think. I'm going to take Kansas in the points, and I'm going to go under.
All right. Yeah, I'm with you. I think this is a field goal game right here. I think it's a field goal game, and I tell you what, I think field goals are going to be scarce in this ball game. I think one team may not get out of the teens. It could be like a 14-10 game or something, a 14-12 game, 14-13 game. I'm with you. I'll take Kansas. I'll take the under in this ball game. Brian?
This is a border war around here, and they haven't played since 2011. I used to love to go to those games. And this one, it should be a great one. Jalen Daniels, he was 18 for 20 when he played Fresno State, 456 yards in the first 2 games. He is exceptionally talented, but sometimes he's inconsistent. Missouri was undefeated at home last year. They were 7-0. Their new quarterback was the backup, Bo Pribula, from Bo Pribula. That's how you pronounce it. Came from Penn State. First pass was like a 49-yard touchdown bomb. Then he had another couple more bombs. He's got receivers, Emmanuel Henderson Jr. from Alabama. I think Missouri is definitely better than a team like Alabama. What I see from Alabama, they're not going to beat Missouri if they play each other. But in this game, I've got Missouri winning, but Kansas covering, and I have the under because both of them have pretty good defenses too.
So you're taking the 7.5 and going with Kansas?
Yes, but Missouri will win.
Oh. All right, and over/under.
I got under, but that's a hard decision for me because both quarterbacks are capable of putting some points on the board for sure. I had under.
All right. Go for it, Tim.
Yeah, I mean, Missouri kind of looked a little listless. Hey, Michael.
Hi.
They looked a little listless on offense at times in their game, I don't know if maybe Missouri was playing a little bit, higher up in competition, but Kansas seems to think, give me Kansas in the over.
Kansas and the over. Go for it. Keith?
I think Kansas will win this game. Probably close, but I think they're going to win. But I'm going to go with the under again. I don't know. Somebody getting to 30 maybe, but I don't know. Not real sure about that.
All right. All right, Mike, you with us?
Hi, good afternoon. I'm sorry. I just had eye surgery yesterday, so I'm lying flat on my stomach.
Darlene had eye surgery this morning.
What did she have done?
We're doing Kansas and Missouri, and Missouri is a 7.5 point favorite.
I don't know. It's too early to talk about these types of games. But Missouri, I always think Missouri's not the greatest team in the world. They always seem to be close to 500 or about a game or two over. So I'm gonna go with I'm gonna take the Jayhawks. Rock chalk Jayhawk. How many
53
points?
and a half.
Hi Harris.
Hey,
3.5. Yeah, I'll
53
take
and a half.
Kansas in the points. I think I'll go under though. I
Over
don't
under
think
was
it's.
53 and a half.
Oh, that's too many points. I'm sorry. Under.
We got you. South Florida, 19-point favorites.
That's an easy win for Florida. Give the points, and I wouldn't be surprised if South Florida scores maybe 10, 12 points, and Florida will score like 45.
Damn, you're right there with Harris.
I had 48-10.
54 and a half.
Yeah, I'll go over on that.
All right. Iowa State, a 2.5 point favorite.
Iowa State. Well. And there's going to be waving at the hospital bed after the first quarter, I think. So let's go. When in doubt, go with the favorites. I'll take Iowa. Probably be a very low scoring game. Iowa, I'll give the points and I'll go under.
Iowa State's favorite.
I'll go with Iowa, and I'll still take the under.
All right. So Mike could take his dog here. Okay.
Well,
and Michigan, Oklahoma. Oklahoma's favored by 2.5.
I think Michigan is going to be very happy after what they find out about the results of the Ohio State cheating scandal that has gone on. And I think they're going to be very happy to hear that they're going to have to give up the whole season of last year. And even though Oklahoma may be good, are they in Oklahoma or in Michigan?
Oklahoma.
They're in Oklahoma. I'll still take Michigan, and I will take point-wise. I'll take the over on it. It might be a wham bam, thank you, ma'am type of game. But
All right.
Michigan
So
is going to be a happy
Michigan,
bunch of campers.
Or under 46.5.
I'm going to go over with that game. It's going to be a wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
All right.
And especially if Michigan gets all the news.
Let's go to the NFL now.
The No Fun League.
Turn to page. I got to turn the page myself. And we're going to start with Harris. Yeah, it's a good one for Harris to start with. Tomorrow evening in Philadelphia, Dallas heads to the Eagles. Eagles are 7.5 point favorites. 47 on the hook. Harris.
I hate this being an opening night game. Because I'm a true diehard Cowboy fan, and I have to take the Eagles in this game, 28-10. That's the Eagles in the under, Rob.
All right, so you go Eagles and under. 47.5. Okay, Mike, have at it.
Oh, this to me is very easy. Jerry, the most sickly man in the NFL at 82 years of age. He's got nothing. Dak, I don't know who he's going to throw to. and the Eagles are going to have a nice, fun time, and they're going to embarrass the Cowgirls on national television, and it's going to go under because the Cowgirls maybe will score 10 points, while the Eagles will score like 28.
That's what I just said.
So, Philadelphia and the under.
Mike goes Eagles. All right. Dak Prescott, the last 6 games against the Eagles straight up, he's 5-1. He's only lost 1 ball game to them in the last 6 times. He didn't play it all last year against them. This team is a different beast than the Eagles were 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. These Eagles are really tough. They got to be Super Bowl favorites coming into the year. I think between them and Baltimore, I think a lot of people picking both of them. I like the Eagles. I think the Eagles blow them out right here. I'm going over the total. I think the Eagles may score 40 themselves. Go for it, Brian.
Well, Dallas is weak on the pass rush now, and they never could stop the run, and their linebackers are weak. So how are they going to win? Philadelphia, will Barkley even be touched? They're going to be chasing Barkley all over the field. I'm taking Philadelphia and the over, and I'm really looking to see DeJean and Mitchell, the 2 rookie defensive backs. I think they're going to have a great year for Philadelphia.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
Cam.
let's see. DeJean's not
Michael,
rookie.
your answer for who Dak Prescott will throw to is CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, and Peyton Hendershot.
No, he's got some
Oh my God,
So yes, he does have a couple of weapons, but
George Pickles.
is their defense going to be anything worth it? No.
No.
Give me the Eagles and the over.
All right. And Keith.
Yeah, I can't. The only way I can think of the Cowboys maybe staying a little closer would be to just some sloppy play out of the gate, and then they get a couple quick touchdowns from a couple mistakes. But, I mean, that could go either way. So I'll just go Eagles to cover, and, yeah, good defense leads to a significant point total when you're talking about playing a team like the Eagles. I'll go over with that.
You go over.
Yep.
Over. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Gotcha. All right. Michael,
Yes,
Friday
sir.
evening game. The Chiefs. The Chiefs are 3-point favorite heading to Brazil. They're going to Brazil.
Brazil.
The Chargers.
Oh
Going to play the
man, I think
Chargers. 40.
I think the
45
girls
and a
would be more pretty to watch than this football game. San Diego and Kansas City. You got a traditional AFC West game. San Diego has improved a little bit. I don't know much, but you know what? Until the Chiefs find a way to lose, Kansas City is going to win, and I think it's going to be how many points?
3-point favorites.
No, total.
45 and a half.
45
Ah,
and a
man,
hook.
I hate those numbers because that's the usual score of an NFL game. I'm going to take the Chiefs and give the points, and I think the game will go just a smidge over.
All right. Yeah. Chiefs had like 10 games last year. They only won by like less than like 5 points or something. It was crazy. I don't know if they can keep doing that this year, but this game right here, I'm not too worried about it. It's on a neutral field. I think the Chiefs will have more fans here. Chiefs are the better team. They get the better quarterback, aging tight end. And he's probably going to hang it up in the next year or two, especially if he is going to get married. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Chiefs,
Da.
but you know what? The Chiefs were scoring points in bundles last year. I'm going to go Chiefs and under in this ball game. Go for it there, Brian.
I think they found their left tackle in Josh Simmons from Ohio State, And also in general, this offensive line they're saying is the best run blocking group they've had in a long time. The running back Pacheco last year broke his leg early in the season, and then when he came back too soon, and he never did have the burst that he had before, but he does now, and he looks like he's every bit as good as he was his first year. So I'm excited about that. They got 3 wide receivers who ran under 4.3 speed in college, in Worthy, Brown, and Tyquan Thornton. So there's going to be speed on this team. I'm a little concerned about the defensive interior at defensive tackle, other than, of course, Chris Jones. And Drew Tranquill's working on a back issues. I think he's playing, but that's something to be watched. The Chargers, they're going to be a running team. They got the better Harbaugh of the 2 Harbaugh coaches. They're going to be serious competition. Last year they were close, 17-10 to the Chiefs. They lost 19-17. They're going to feature Omarion Hampton, and I think Najee Harris is going to play even after the fireworks accident to his eye. I got Kansas City and over.
All right, Tim.
I think I might be one of the only contrarians, but that's okay. Being that it is week 1, there may still be some bugs. I mean, every team's going to have to work out some bugs. But if these games are going to be low scoring, maybe the Chargers sneak one out. I'll take the Chargers in the under.
All right, Keith.
The Chiefs and Chargers, it just seems like they always have some wild games. And this is one that, I don't know, another country, travel and everything. I don't know, expect a high-scoring game or a low-scoring game. I'll go over. Not by much, but I'll go over. And I'll give the 3 points just because it's the Chiefs.
It's a wedding gift.
Harris.
Wait, first, did Tim take the Chargers to win the game?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Because it's week 1.
I got Kansas City to win this outright, but the Chargers are going to cover the points.
Wow. Okay.
It's going to be a 1-point game, 21-20.
Oh, well, then it isn't a huge stretch that Tim's going on.
No, it wouldn't be. And all right, so you going under then, Harris?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We go to Sunday, and everybody that's out there watching now.
Well, no, you haven't got. Wait, Brian.
Everybody
who
that's out
started that one? You're right. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was thinking
Mike
Brian
started
did
that
because he's a Chiefs fan. But
Yeah,
never
Mike
mind.
started that one.
Okay.
Everybody out there, along with the guys in here, I haven't asked this question yet. Don't give you an answer, but if you think you know it, hold until the end if you want. And if you're just guessing, you can take a guess. There's been one quarterback ever in the NFL to pass for 4,000 yards in a season for 3 separate teams. Okay? If you know it, we'll pass it to somebody else. Somebody in chat, if you decide you want to try to take a guess at it, give it a shot. Please don't look it up. So think about it.
I don't
Give
have
some thought. You already know, Tim? Oh, Mike
No,
already knows.
I think I know already.
Okay. So if you think you know, we'll pass it to somebody else. But if you're just taking a wild guess, take a wild guess. We're going to Sunday games. Dolphins are at the Colts. It used to be a division rivalry, not anymore. Colts are 1.5-point favorites in this ball game, 47 points. Tyreek Hill has been taking the C away from him. They have taken his captaincy after 4 years. He is no longer a captain for this team. They are in disarray. That's fine. You can be in disarray. You're still better than the Colts are. Yeah, I'll take the Dolphins. I'll give them. I'll take 1.5 points if you're gonna give it to me. I'm gonna go under their total. I think the Dolphins do win this game outright, though. Brian,
Are you going under or over on the Dolphins?
I'm going under.
Okay, the Dolphins lost to the Colts last year, 16-10. Mike Daniels is on a contract year, but he may not make it to the end of the season. I think both he and Chris Greer, the GM, they need to check the temperature of the seats because it's pretty hot. I think they may be first ones to go. They're emphasizing physicality this year. Indianapolis is going with Daniel Jones at quarterback. They're going to have a better offensive line than they've had, than Jones had in New York. I think Jonathan Taylor is still Jonathan Taylor. He rushed for 1,400 yards last year. They got Tyler Warren. I'm anxious to see how he plays from Penn State. Their defense will be aggressive under new DC Lou Anarumo. I'm picking Indianapolis. I'm taking the under.
All right. Cam.
I'm sorry, but I still get the heebie-jeebies if I see Daniel Jones as starting quarterback. Sorry, Michael. And for that reason, I don't care that what disarray the Dolphins may be in. If Hill's still going to play, he's still going to be tough to cover, and their running game will keep them in it enough. Dolphins to win and give. What's the over/under, Rob?
47.
Go the under.
All right. Keith.
Well, outside of Daniel Jones, I think the Colts are the better team. I think I don't know that coaching. Was that the guy you were talking about, Brian? As far as the hot seat was the Dolphins?
Miami coach. I think the Miami coach is on.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to last much longer there. Colts are a better team outside of Danny Dimes.
Hey!
But week 1, I don't care. I'll take the Colts to win, and I'll go under because I'll go under.
All right. Harris.
I think Miami's going to be a lot better team than people are giving them credit for right now. I'm going to take Miami to win the game outright. They can give Indianapolis a 1.5, don't matter, and take the under.
Mike.
Are they indoors or outdoors?
In.
Are they indoors?
Outdoors. Oh, indoors for the Colts. Indoors for
That's
the Colts.
what I'm saying. That's making me think. Okay, here's my thinking. Daniel Jones, and I'm going to say this. He sucks. And who's their backup? Anthony Richardson. He'll be hurt by play number 7. So
I would say
even though Pat's gonna be there, Pat will probably toss the coin or something like that. We gotta go with the fish. The fish under.
All right. Anybody got a guess to the question?
Yes.
I texted you one.
All right. Oh, let's see. Okay. Keith, no. I'll give you Keith's answer in a minute. What do you say, Mike?
Did Keith get it right? That's the answer I want to know.
No, I didn't.
No.
I think
I sent in
the question asked which quarterback has thrown for 4,000 yards with 3 different teams, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. It's either going to be one of 2 people.
All right.
And I
You only get one pick, though. You only get one pick.
I know
then let somebody
that.
else-
I know that. And I am going to go with Captain Obvious. I'm going to say Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
No.
I didn't
Kansas-
think so.
Is it Vinny Testaverde?
No. Brian.
Okay.
Has Kirk Cousins played for 3 different teams?
Yes.
Yes.
Is that your
Everybody
answer?
probably plays for 3 different teams.
Kirk Cousins is not correct. Harris?
I have no idea.
Well-
Is he
well-
current? Is he playing currently?
No. No.
Okay.
Oh,
He's not
hold on. I want to
currently
hear the answer.
So take a guess, Harris, and then If you
I
want
got
to,
it.
after the next roll of questions, I'll give you everybody a second guess.
Okay. Is
I
there a
have no- I have
problem?
no clue.
Okay. We'll go down to.
Go.
See, I just went first,
Go.
so it's Brian's turn now. Steelers, 3-point favorites heading to the Meadowlands to play the Jets. And Steelers, 38.5. They are going to light the scoreboard up this weekend. Have at it, Brian.
Well, Aaron Rodgers would like to go scorched earth against the Jets.
I can't.
But can he do that with his young offensive line and the Jets' defensive line? I think the Jets' defensive line is better than Pittsburgh's offensive line. Pittsburgh's added DK Metcalf and big play Slay on defense. Pittsburgh's got an overwhelming defense. Aaron Jones believes in moving forward in silence, so he's trying to cut all the drama that you usually get with that owner in New York Jets. Jets, no playoffs for 14 straight seasons. That's the longest drought in sports.
Yep.
The offense will focus on running. I'd like to see how Armand Membo from MU does an offensive tackle. Sauce Gardner needs to have a better year than he had last year. I got Pittsburgh and under in this game.
All right. We go to Tim.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is with the Jets, you don't. Who's their starting quarterback?
Oh,
Right.
that's the mystery question.
Oh, the Fields, right? It's Justin Fields.
Yeah.
And who's he get to throw to? His old teammate, Garrett Wilson. And, okay, so he's got at least one good receiver. I mean, the Jets do like to pull these opening week wins. I mean, they did it against Buffalo when nobody thought they had a chance to. So.
And they're at home.
And they're at home.
Well, he's thinking, Brian, who'd you take?
I think I'll take the Jets to cover, but the Steelers will win.
All right.
And let's go under.
All right.
20-19 sounds like a good score.
Brian
Actually, that'd be
took
over.
the
2019
Brian
would
took
be
the
over.
Steelers
wouldn't
in
it?
the under. All
Okay.
right. Keith. Have at it, bub.
Well, Steelers probably the better overall team. Week 1, no. Jets going up against a guy that just had one bad year, I guess there. I'll go ahead and take the Jets to find a way to pull this out, and it'll go over.
All right. Keith goes Jets and over. Harris.
I'm going to take Pittsburgh and the over.
All right. Go for it, Mike.
I am going to give you one of the greatest stats you'll ever hear. The Pittsburgh Steelers get the most ticket sales from any home team in the No Fun League. 48% of fans will sell their tickets to Steeler fans. This will be included. There will probably be more Steeler fans than Jet fans. I'm taking the Steelers, and I'm going to go over because it's going to be a wild game. The end.
You know what? I when I hear the word Aaron Rodgers now, I don't trust. I don't trust what we saw 10 years ago. I just don't. I don't.
Why shouldn't you?
Right, and I just don't think he's capable of going out there throwing for 300 yards against any team anymore. And I think it might take that in order for them to score as many points as they're going to have to go over that 38.5 with them. Because what's the Jets going to do? They may not score 3 points in this ballgame. Steelers not going to light the board up either, folks. They may not score 20. If I was going to guess, I'd say 17-3 is going to be the final score. I'll take a Jets. Take a Steelers. I'm going way under.
Maybe 9-6 will be the Steelers and the Yankees.
All right. So, I'm going under there. Keith has given me 3 more, although I'm only going to give him one of them. He guessed Brett Favre. That is not it. Tim.
That was actually going to be my guess.
Or whoever else wants to, Mike or Brian or
I have
anybody.
another guess.
All right, go for it, Michael.
Matthew Pafford.
He's only played for 2 teams.
Two
Only
teams.
played for 2 teams.
Eh,
No,
Nope.
good try, Brian.
I'm trying to think of guys who played for 3 teams.
I know that, but I thought Pafford.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't have another name.
Do we want a large clue or a small clue?
Now I have another guess in my head.
I'll say this: this quarterback had a single-digit number in the pros, primarily. Now I'm not sure what every team he did, but I know with the first team he played with, he had a single-digit number. It wasn't 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It was 0 through 10. All right.
And you said he's not active.
He's not active. Nope. So we're going now. Let's
There's not that
see.
many quarterbacks who played for 3 teams.
Is it your turn, Tim?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. We got the Panthers. They're going to the Jaguars. Jaguars 3-point favorites. The Khan family 3-point favorites. 46 and a hook. Have it, Tim.
Well, see, I was going to think about the Panthers possibly being a kind of a little sleeper team, but then they traded Adam Thielen, and I don't exactly. They've got a rookie wide receiver they took who wasn't really always sort of like, huh? They still have Chuba Hubbard, which is good, and Bryce Young seemed to have learned a little bit by sitting. Now, unfortunately, the Jaguars are the drizzling poops right now. I mean, Trevor Lawrence, essentially, if he doesn't perform this year, couldn't see himself on the unemployment line. Oh, boy.
I got a better answer for that.
Ooh.
I got a better answer for that.
You know, I mean, wow. Carolina by 3 points. Give me Carolina to win.
Jags favored by 3. Jags favored
Jags
by
are
3.
favored by 3. Give me the Jags to cover like 20-16, so that probably puts it under.
It would. Tim
Okay.
goes Jags and under. Keith.
Where's this game at?
In Jacksonville.
All right. I'll go over. I just don't know what to expect out of Jacksonville. They just seem to be kind of a underachieving team at times. Last year, the Panthers looked a little more like an overachieving team. I'll give the points and probably regret it.
You taking the Jags.
Yeah,
And you going over.
yeah, I am.
Harris?
I've got Jacksonville and the over.
All right. Michael.
I don't understand all you people with your calculations. Do you know what everybody starts at this week? 0. Okay? 0. You don't have these numbers for Chuba Howard and Trevor Lawrence and Aaron Rodgers and all that. Everybody has a 0 until the first pass is thrown tomorrow night. Anyhow, Tony Khan is going to tell his father what he has done this week. Shaw's going to be happy, and the Jaguars are going to find a way to win at home and go under.
All right.
0.
Are they going to win by more than 3 points?
Yes,
All right.
the Jaguars will win by 7.
You got a mirror? You got a mirror in your house? Line 53 players up on each side of the mirror. Same
I
team.
got them by 11.
Both of these teams. Neither one of them's good. Then you go with Trevor Lawrence and Bryce Young. Bryce Young just a little bit better. Give me 3 points. I'm taking Carolina. I think they outright win this game. But if you go give me 3 points, hell, I'm running with it because
And if Trevor don't do well, he'll have a job at AEW.
I'm taking Carolina to win it outright.
I think Carolina wins it outright. I'm going under the total too. I don't know where the points are coming from, but that's the way I'm gonna go with it. Go for it, Brian.
All right, Bryce Young did take a step forward last year, and he's got Teteroy McMillan at wide receiver. They need other wide receivers to help those also. Their defense last year allowed more points than ever in any team in the NFL season. They got a few players, though. Derek Brown, defensive tackle, J.C. Horn, DB. They got Tershawn Wharton from the Chiefs. I think he's an underrated player. He's pretty good. Jacksonville, they got some fast guys and Brian Thomas. Travis Hunter looks like he's going to play wide receiver, but also in critical times, he may also play cornerback. I got Jacksonville and under.
All right, Brian, Jacksonville, and under. All right. Now, if I give this quick hint out, somebody's going to blurt out the answer. USC.
Carson Palmer.
Carson Palmer.
Yeah, okay.
Carson Palmer is who it is. Yeah. Through 4,000
Denver,
yards.
Arizona, and
Carson
Cincinnati.
Palmer.
Say again,
It
Keith?
was the Bengals.
Denver, Arizona, and Cincinnati.
Oh, Denver. That's
Yeah.
right. That's the
Carson
team I
Palmer
couldn't think
played
of.
for
Okay.
Denver? Okay.
I'm not
Forgive me if
sure.
I
Okay.
don't remember that.
How many teams did Jake Plummer play for? He was with Denver
Carson
and
Palmer.
Arizona too.
Oh, I could sit up for a few minutes.
When you first asked
Carson
that question,
Palmer
Rob, I was
play-
thinking
Carson
he
Palmer.
was playing this year.
He played for the Raiders. Carson Palmer played for the Raiders.
Right.
That's right. Yeah.
Cardinals
Ra-
and
Raiders,
Bengals
Cardinals,
and
and
Cardinals.
Bengals. That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I must have been confused as
But I heard the other day that he was the only quarterback in history that threw for 4,000 yards, 3 different teams. I thought it was a pretty interesting stat. I didn't know. I thought somebody would get it right off. I didn't know.
I felt
Yeah.
bad that year he got his knee tore up in the playoffs against Pittsburgh, and
And I think Larry Harris is right. Take Mike's T away from him.
Mike, did
Who
you
is?
get close to the ceiling fan? You got a little boo boo up there.
Yeah, he's ready to fly away.
Optical illusion. It's Keith.
I know.
It looks
The
like-
dunce
if
cap.
he
The dunce
could be
cap.
he could be the Statue of Liberty if he held something in his right hand. All right. Whose turn is it?
Keith.
You got to move your head over a little bit. All right, Keith, you leading off, my friend. We're doing pretty good here. Cardinals at the Saints. Cardinals 6.5 point favorites, 42 in the hook. We'll roll with a couple games now. Go for it, bud.
And this is where?
In New Orleans.
At New Orleans.
Well, Saints, I think, are going to be probably somewhere in the bad spectrum, and the Cardinals should be getting better, and maybe they are. But
say it
I
every
don't know
year.
about Kyler Murray. Sometimes he surprises me. I don't know. I don't think New Orleans normally does too well at home, though, in that first game. I'll go with the Cardinals.
Okay.
I'll-
6.5. You give up 6.5.
Yeah, I'll take a chance on it, and I'll go over.
All right. Go for it, Harris.
Arizona, New Orleans. I got the Cardinals winning this game 27-20.
All right. Harris in the over with the Cardinals. Michael.
Spoiler alert! The New Orleans Saints will probably be the worst NFL team this year.
No, they
Deep
won't.
down, I say that it's going to be a close game because New Orleans is home and they always seem to perform well in front of the Louisiana faithful.
Everybody's starting at 0, Mike. Everybody's starting at 0 now.
Everybody starts at 0, but I think the Saints are going to be the worst team in the NFL.
They might say
Give
it.
me
zero.
the Saints. Give me the points. Give me the Saints. I'll take the points. And it's going to be barely over. It's going to be like one of those 24-23 type games because it always acts like that in the dome.
You're taking
So
the
Mike's
Saints to win
taking
this
the
thing?
Saints and the over.
Yes.
All right.
You
nothing wrong with
watch.
that. All right. I'll watch. If I get it, I'll be able to watch.
I will.
I'm agreeing with you halfway, Mike. I like the Saints in this ball game.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're going to catch up with the mid. They're going to catch up with the midget, and they're going to run him in the ground a little bit. So he's not going to go far. And the Saints defense does show up at home most of the time. Their offense may not. I don't know where the points are coming from in this game, but neither team may score 6. I'll take the Saints plus the 6.5, and plus the 6.5. I'm going way under the total. Go for it, Brian.
Kyler Murray is an exciting player, but he's still short. You can't see over his offensive lineman, and there's nothing you can do about that. They got some players: James Conner, Trey McBride, Buda Baker, and they're picking up Josh Sweat from the Eagles. They got Calais Campbell now on their team. Defense for the Saints was ranked 30th. Age is a concern with their defense. Spencer Rattler looks like he'll be starting. Both he and Hainer were 0-7 last year, and Kamara's getting older himself. So I'm going to go with Arizona. I'll lay the points and go under.
Is the rookie quarterback second string? The guy out of Louisville?
For New Orleans.
I think they said Rattler would be starting.
Yeah,
See
is
what I
he
mean?
second string though? The draft-
Slow? Yeah, I don't know if Slough or Hainer. Probably Slough is second string, be my guess.
Go for it, Tim.
Tell me who's the coach.
Yeah. I think it wasn't Tyler Shaw supposed to be the quarterback, that rookie from Louisville over.
I think
Rattler?
I thought Sugar starting game 1. That's what I'd heard.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
thought. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry, if he's starting over Rattler, this team's got huge issues. Give me the Cardinals to cover this and win, and this will go under because I don't know where the Saints are getting points from.
All right.
9 at most, I think.
We're ready to go to Harris. Giants, Commanders, playing down up in Washington. Washington a 6-point favorite in this ball game. 45 and a hook. Have at it, Harris.
Yeah, Washington's going to win this game by 2 touchdowns. Give me Redskins and the under.
Redskins.
Go for it, Mike.
Hey, aren't they building a new stadium? Hold on.
I think they are. I mean,
They're going to build. They haven't even cut the dirt.
I hope
They broke it
if
up.
they go with the model I saw and build that looks pretty sharp.
Yeah.
We'll see. You
Michael,
know,
we lose
pick
you?
your pocket.
I don't know. We're on the cusp of losing him. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We'll be waiting on Mike. If he comes back, we'll jump him in. Yeah, you know what? They scare the hell out of me. Washington does. And out of the last 5 opening days, Mike, yeah. Out of the last 5 or 6 opening days, opening games, they just have not played with a lot of wherewithal. Washington hasn't. They know they've got a tough ass schedule, and the Giants here. I ain't sure they ain't going. I'm not sure Washington doesn't lose this ball game. I hope not. I'm taking the Giants. I'm going to go over the total though. I think it's going to be a lot of scoring in this game. I'll take the Giants plus the 6. I think Washington wins outright, but I'll go over the total. All right,
We
Mike,
got Michael back.
pick
so-
it up, bud.
You know, I love my Giants. It's going to be another rough and tumble season, but we have a chance against Jerry because Jerry will drop dead during the season. Another spoiler.
Oh my
That'd be an
God.
advantage to the Cowboys.
There goes a YouTube ban right there.
Jerry's
Oh,
going to
my
drop
goodness.
before the end of the season. But you know what? Though? I'm just
kidding,
saying,
YouTube.
Washington, the Commanders are going to win because of one thing. Tommy Cutlets is at the enemy. I'm going to go with the Commander fan. It's going to be, the line is what, 6.5?
6 straight up, 6.
6 straight up. The Skins will win by 7, and it'll probably be an under game. The end.
All right. We're going to jump and skip me because I already picked. Go for it there, Brian.
Well, Russell Wilson's going to be starting, but Jackson Dart had a great preseason.
Yep.
I think their wide receiver, Malik Neighbors, is an elite player.
I can't see this.
I think their offensive line is improved. I think Scatterbo is going to be a decent NFL player. He'll be used part-time at first. Abdul Carter is going to make their defensive line one of the best and deepest in the NFL, along with Dexter Lawrence, Brian Burns, and Kayvon Thibodeau. They got a tough defensive line. Washington picked up Laramie Tunsil, 5-time Pro Bowler. They picked up Deebo Samuel to run with Terry McLaurin. The defense has 7 defensive linemen to throw, just basically to throw numbers at the pass rush and run stopping. Good linebackers in Luvu and Wagner. They still need a game-changing pass rusher, and I don't see that. But I got Washington and under. But I think New York will be one of the most improved teams in the NFL this year.
I hope
So
so.
you got Washington covered.
Yes, and under.
All
Or
right,
excuse me,
Tim.
I'm sorry. I got them over. Washington, New York over.
Over. Okay. Go for it, Tim.
My one big question mark, though, is the Commanders got rid of Robinson, the running back. It didn't seem like that was one of their strong points last year. Besides Daniels running the ball, which, of course, we all know what happens when the quarterback runs the ball a lot. You end up like Lamar Jackson. It's going to worry me a little bit, and also McLaurin didn't exactly practice a whole lot because he was gotten that the holdout
Contract thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Hold that
you
from
wonder if maybe
the contract. Yeah.
you wonder if maybe that's going to be a little bit of a hindrance, at least for a half. I still think that the Commanders cover this game and win, and this will go over the total. In fact, this might be a little mini track meet here.
Another year without Dan Snyder for Washington.
All right.
Yay!
Keith.
Yeah. And Larry wants us to take Mike's tea away from him. He's too wound up.
I said that 10 minutes
My
ago.
cat got into the same batch. I think she needs to get whatever she's taken out away from her too. The Giants, for some reason, it just seems like Washington doesn't play good when they play them. I think they're a better team than the Giants, and they should win.
Gee.
But I'm not going to pick them to cover the 6. I think that's a little too much. 45.5. I think it'll go a little bit under that. Quinn's a guy. I think he's a good coach. I don't know if he gets the best out of his players. So defensively, I just remember with Dallas, it just seemed like they would have talent, but they just at times they just didn't seem like they could stop the run, and then they were having to bring extra guys up, and then stopping the pass was a problem. I think the Commanders are starting to get better talent on defense. Hopefully everything works out well, but in the end, I'll take the Giants with the points. Commanders win by 3 or 4 and under.
And a little side note, the quarterback for Washington, Daniels, only took 16 snaps in the preseason. So this is almost like a preseason game for him right here. This is, he didn't play much. He didn't play much at all. He was had aggravating injuries. So I think it could be a close game all the way. Harris started off last time. Michael, you ready, Mike?
Yes. Left eye left.
Buccaneers. They are 2.5. They're 2.5 point favorites heading to Atlanta to play the Falcons. total 46.5. Have at it, Mike.
They're indoors. Wonderful.
Yes.
I gotta go. You know, I haven't read much about the Falcons. All I know is Arthur's still there, and they still got their nice, beautiful stadium, and they got a new coach, right? Do they have a new
No,
coach?
Falcons still got the same coach.
No.
Same
I
coach.
think he got the same coach.
I don't
he's
know.
fired.
I just gotta go with the hunches. I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay, and since it's a very big divisional game, and they usually play rough and tumble, we're gonna go to the over.
Over.
Yes.
All right. Mike, I couldn't be farther away from you in this game. I'm expecting something out of Penix Jr. here. He's had all training camp. He's been number one for him. I think this kid could be. He's eligible. No, he's not eligible for Rookie of the Year. I think he's eligible to be the quarterback in this division that you're going to have to play and don't want to play. I think he's better
Not
than
Baker,
Baker
huh?
Mayfield. I think he's better than Baker Mayfield. We're going to find out. I'm taking the Falcons in this ballgame to upset the Bucs. I'm going to play under the total, but I tell you what, I like the Falcons in this spot. All right.
Well, I think Tampa Bay will try to confuse Michael Penix, and that coach is pretty good at doing that. So I think that will be a factor in this game. Mike Evans is trying to pass Jerry Rice for consecutive 1,000-yard seasons. That's quite an honor. So he's motivated. Godwin, I think, is injured, so he won't be around. Atlanta won both games pre-Penix. They were both very high-scoring affairs. B.J. Robinson is going to be a problem for Tampa for sure. But I think Penix will struggle in this particular game. So I'm going with Tampa and an under.
All right. Cam.
See, the Falcons were always the hardest to pick for or against last year. It was sort of like you never knew what you were going to get. The thing is, though, is that when they're playing at home, they seem to be a little bit tougher. So in a minor upset, I'll take the Falcons to win. And this game will go over.
The Falcons have a very good offensive line.
Go for it there, Keith.
Well, as I always tell you, Ralph, I still think there's a chance Penix ends up being the best quarterback out of this draft. I'm not saying it's going to happen, out of last year's class, but I think it's possible. At least I think he might be the one that has the best knack for pulling late finishes, those comeback type wins in the last minutes. This is still very early in his career, though, and I think the Buccaneers probably I could do a decider die for who wins it, but I'll go with the Buccaneers to win, covering the 2.5, and I'll go over.
All right. Go for it, Harris.
It's tough to do anything with either of these teams. They're in the worst division in football, period. I'm going to give Tampa Bay, and neither team has a defense. Go to the over.
Tampa Bay and the over. All right. We're coming to me now. The Bengals. People saying much improved team. Traveling to Cleveland to play the Browns. Browns, are they still kind of upheaval? We'll see. Bengals are 5.5-point favorites, 47 and a hook. And you know what? I'm probably going to be on the island right here. But something tells me that damn Browns defense is going to be all over the Bengals. The last time the Bengals had a good offensive line, Ken Anderson was a quarterback 40 years ago. I mean, that they have not had an offensive line that can protect anybody.
Boomer didn't
I'm
have
sorry.
Boomer didn't have one for a year?
No.
He ran for his life a whole lot of time now. But I just think the Browns 5.5 too much right here. The Bengals, if they had a solid defense, I'd go with them. Nope. I'm taking the Browns here. I'm going under the total. I don't think neither team's going to score a lot, but I think the Bengals probably win the game. Browns will cover the 5.5. Brian.
So you got Cincinnati winning. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking the Browns and the under only 5.5 though. Yeah.
Cincinnati is known for slow starts. Maybe they overcome that this year. Burrows played in the preseason. They gave all their money to Burrows and Trey Henderson and Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. They got any money left to pay anybody else. So their defense is horrible. The offensive line is horrible. Defense may get better with the rookie Shamar Stewart. We'll see. Cleveland has a strong defensive line. Mason Graham is added to Miles Murphy. They also added Jerry Jeudy. He's a great receiver. And they still got David Njoku, their tight end. Boy, I'm going to go with Cincinnati under, but that's almost a decider die for me, too.
And the under?
Yes.
All right. Go for it, Tim.
The one thing that will always keep me from picking against the Browns on opening day is that they have only won, I believe, twice in their time back since 1999 on opening day. They played close games? Yes. Do I think this will be another one? Yes, because Flacco hopefully will not have a repeat of his performance against the Texans in the playoffs where he threw a couple of pick sixes. I don't think the Bengals defense is that good.
No.
I think I would not be shocked if this is something like 35-31. So give me the Browns to cover, the Bengals to win and over.
All right. Keith.
Yeah, I like the over. The Browns, they're one thing they don't seem to have still is a quarterback that, is proven anything yet. And other than Watson, and what is he proven?
Flacco.
They got Flacco. They got Flacco starting.
Yep. Yeah, Flacco's going to be starting.
What's Watson proven so far, Michael?
The groper.
There we go.
I don't know. He's probably groping more women. Who do I care?
I think Watson's gone. Isn't he? I mean,
No, he's not injured because he tore his Achilles.
Yeah, he's out.
Yeah, he might be forever there now. Over and Browns defense could keep them in the game, but I'll go ahead and say the Bengals get off to a better start this year and cover the spread.
All right, and the over.
Yeah, I'll go with the over.
All right, Harris.
I guess I'm going to be the only one out on an island here. This game's going to be decided by an extra point missed by the Bengals. Cleveland wins this game 17-16.
Harris going under. I went with the under. I took. Now, I didn't say they'd win, but I did
I
go
gotta say this. I haven't seen you in a month of Sundays, but you and I are almost on the same telepathy. But before I say something, has Tim ever been to an opening day Browns home game?
Never.
Never. Why?
Because I think they're too expensive and they always sell out.
Is Bernie the Elf going to be there? Have they
Actually,
mentioned
I think
that
they're going to go. They may bust out all the old mascots, but it looks like it's going to be Champus, the dog.
Is Bernie the Kosar
Oh,
going
okay.
to be there?
Bernie the Elf is gone. Anyway, Harris, I'm going to say this. You're in my kind of ballpark. I'm going under with this game, and I'm going to say that this game is going to be decided not by a missed extra point. It's going to be decided by a field goal by one of these two teams in overtime. And it's going to be and what's the line on it?
5.5.
5.5.
It doesn't matter. I'm taking
40,
it. It doesn't matter. I'm going to take the under, and I'm going to take the underdog.
All right.
Yeah, I thought you were
We
going to
go
say
to-
it doesn't
we
matter
go-
what your name is there for a
It
moment.
goes to Brian. The Raiders head to the
Harris said
Patriots.
extra point. I'm going with field goal.
Patriots 2.5 favorites, 42.5. Have at it, Brian.
At some point, Cleveland's going to bring out a brown helmet with a brown jersey and brown pants.
And brown stains.
And I don't know what you may be thinking that looks like, but I know what I think that looks like.
Yeah.
Las Vegas and New England.
Mudslide.
Las Vegas, this organization's been on a hamster wheel for the past 4 years. They've had 3 regime changes. Now it's Pete Carroll who'll bring energy. Ashton Genty is added, Geno Smith, and Brock Bowers is, I think, one of the top tight ends right now for sure. New England, head coach Mike Vrabel, they're going to have 12 different starters. And last year, they added Stephon Diggs. They got Travion Henderson, and offensive tackle Will Campbell. I think both teams are improving. I'm going to take Las Vegas and the over.
All right. Brian takes Raiders and over. Go for it, Tim.
Well, with the disarray that the Raiders are in, yeah, Geno helps a little bit. Can't see where it sort of helps their offense, like with the running game. The other team has a great running game, but I mean, I can see the Patriots doing a little bit more with Henderson or whoever else they're going to start. I'll take the Patriots and give me the under.
All right. Go for it, Keith.
I'm with Tim there. Patriots on the under. I think the Patriots at least showed last year that they're improving. Not what the franchise was, of course, with Brady there, but they're taking some steps in the right direction. Raiders, I don't know, they were just bad, and now they're trying to not be bad. So I'll go under and the Patriots.
All right. Harris.
One thing I'll agree with Keith on. The Raiders are bad. Were bad. They're still bad. But New England's even worse. Give me the Raiders and the under.
All right. Mike.
Hey, listen, I got a call the other day from Billy B. He told me that his woman went into the transfer portal.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
His woman went into the transfer portal.
I'm not sure if we can go here or not.
Anyway.
Might be another YouTube strike coming up.
I know.
Rob. In case you hadn't heard lately, Rob, you're effed. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
This video may get taken down.
Can you think about it? This could be a trifecta.
Yeah.
It's New England. It's Tommy B's old team where he won 6 Super Bowls. Isn't Tommy B a part owner of the Raiders right now?
Yeah. Yes.
Right?
He is.
Now, here's my third part. Could be the trifecta. I don't know if it's going to happen. Is Tommy B doing the game on TV?
He's not allowed to.
He's not allowed.
No, they have relaxed. They have relaxed that a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe
Oh,
Tommy B can do it on TV.
How about
Be a
Tommy B's
trifecta.
team beating
Probably-
Pete Carroll's team in a Super Bowl?
Probably the worst game on the board. I don't know. It's indoors, right?
Yes.
Vegas.
Okay.
No,
If it's
no,
indoors-
no. It's in
Nope.
Gillette Stadium.
on
If
the
it's
turf,
indoors,
It's
I'll
no.
go with
it's not
my old
indoors.
I'll go with my old WWC theory
It's in New England.
because
in New
WWC is going to be there.
Michael.
Mike,
It's
it's
in New England.
New England outdoors.
But isn't the Raiders indoors?
But
Not
they're in New England, Michael.
But it's in New England,
It's in
Michael.
New England.
The
You
East
gotta
Coast to
cross
West
the
Coast
country.
thing.
they're
You gotta
outdoors.
go. You gotta do
West
that.
Coast.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You gotta do
I'm
that.
sorry.
You got to do
They're
that
out-
Michigan. You got to do that Michigan to Vegas, back to
Yeah,
back
you're
to
right.
New England. Yeah, try
So
that one.
since they're outdoors, I'll take New England and I'll go with the under, probably 10-3 or something like that.
All
They're gonna
right.
have clam
Mike goes
chowder
with you.
before
Sorry.
the game.
All right.
I thought they were
Wow.
indoors because it's a late game.
They're playing. They're playing. You know what? I think Tom Brady's got a little bit of a say as to what's going on with his team, and if he does, I think he knows talent pretty well. Look, the Raiders, are they in disarray? I'm sure they are, but I don't think New England's in no better shape, and they don't have their coach that lost by 30 points to TCU the other night. I'm taking the Raiders here. What the hell? You go give me 2.5 points? I'm gonna take them. I'm going under the total. Like he said, it could be a 7-3 game, but
Yeah.
but I think the Raiders are up to the challenge. I'll take them.
Wasn't the last time these two teams played was the lateral where the quarterback got stuffed to the ground and they won? The Raiders won in the last second.
Yeah.
It might have been.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
still like Billy B's girlfriend, baby, in the transfer portal.
All right,
Michael,
Mike, I'm
Just
gonna
stand for
give
yourself after
I'm gonna
that
give
one.
Mike a strike in a minute. When I'm all right,
Can we mute him?
let's go to Tim. 49ers at the Seahawks. 49ers 2.5 favorites. 44.5. Tim.
yeah, with who is the? I shudder to think who the Seahawks starting quarterback is.
Oh,
Darnold.
Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold. Yes.
Sam Donald.
Oh.
Sam I am. Ugh.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I say.
The 49ers still have an okay defense. The problem is with, getting rid of Debo and, they've got a ton of injuries on offense. I'll take the Seahawks to win and cover, and we'll go under the total. Yes, they still have CMC, but yeah, I still think it'll be
I got you.
Seahawks and under.
The question.
Yeah, I just don't know. The 49ers just seemed like they were kind of in disarray, and then there were some unhappy people on the roster. I don't even know if Ayuk is still there anymore. I hadn't heard he left, but I mean,
He's
he was
still
another
there.
one that was
I
disgruntled.
think he's still there, I think.
I just think Seattle has a little bit more going for them in my mind. 49ers need to get off to a good start, but this is a tough place to do it. I'll go with Seattle to cover and win, and I'll go over. I just think there might be a couple big plays in this game that kind of stretches the scoring out a little.
Harris?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to go over. This game could end up being a track meet. Give me 49ers and the over.
All right. Mike.
I really think Seattle has a lot to play for. Even though they have Sam I Am as the wonderful quarterback, I wish. Where did Geno end up?
Las Vegas.
Vegas Raiders, the team
Oh,
we just
Lord.
talked about.
Oh Lord, I feel so sorry for Geno. He should have stayed in Seattle. I like the Seahawks because I think there's a little bit of a good vibe going in this town. You see that the Seahawks can play well, and you see the Mariners. I think the Seahawks want to play just as well, if not better, than the Mariners. So I'm going to take Seattle, and I'm going to go over because it's going to be like one of those 45, 46-point games.
Wow. Really, I'm going against everybody here because I'm going with the Niners here, but I'm going under. McCaffrey, he's back. and he's a game changer.
Yippee.
I think he's a top 5 player in the NFL. I still think he is, even after he's been injured.
Maybe he'll hurt himself again.
He can change the way a game is played, and then their defense is they're starting to get. I think they're starting to get their stuff back together. They drafted pretty well, I think. We'll see what happens. I'll take the Niners. I'll go under the total. Obviously, I think they win. Yeah. Go for it, Brian.
San Francisco, they're only playing 4 playoff teams this year, so that's good. They'll have some time to get their stuff together. We talked about their wide receivers. I think Pearsall is the only healthy one from last year that's back. They had to sign Sky Moore. If you got to sign Sky Moore to play, that's a problem. For the Chiefs let go. Kittle has had injury problems. McCaffrey's older. Trent Williams is older. They lost 6 starters on defense that gave up 500-yard rushers in their last 4 or 5 games. Now they got to stop Charbonnet and Walker. I'm kind of liking Seattle in this game. I don't know how Sam Darnold's going to do when he's got an offensive line in front of him that gave up 54 sacks last year. But the team's got a very strong secondary. They got a strong defensive line. They got a good defense. They picked up Cooper Kupp to go along with Njigba, taking Seattle on under.
And they have a pretty good group of running backs too, don't they?
Seattle, yeah, Charbonnet and Walker are very good.
Yeah, and then is Penny still there too, or no?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Did he go?
Well, yeah, Walker from Michigan State, right? And then
Right.
What about their other running back?
Charbonnet from UCLA, he's pretty good too.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right, we're going to Keith. We got the Titans. They got the Broncos. The Broncos, one of the bigger lines of the week, 7.5 points here. Favorite. 41.5, though. Nobody thinks they're going to score. Have at it, Keith.
well, I like the Broncos. Rookie quarterback is Ward starting? Cam Ward.
Yes.
Yes, he is. He's scheduled to start.
Okay. I like the Broncos. I like what they were doing last year. I might think that they're better than anybody else does here at the table. Maybe I don't. I don't know. But I'm going to take them to win or cover. And I was going to go over on this. I was thinking of a score, and I was thinking 24-17. Well, that would lose me on the hook on both the spread and the over-under. But I'm going to stick with it. I'll go Broncos to cover and the over.
All right. Have at it, Harris.
We'll sit here looking at the picks I made. I've only got five home teams all weekend to win. So that said, I'm going to go with another road team and a dog to win. Tennessee and the over.
Outright win?
Yes, sir.
All right. Go for it, Michael.
They're playing in Denver. The one thing that Denver has that no other team has is altitude and bow. And I'm going to make another prediction. I think that the Denver Broncos this week will pitch a shutout. Denver and the under.
All right. I ain't gonna go quite that extreme, but I do think Denver blows this team out. I think 20 points. If I'll say it this way, if the line was 12, I would give it up and still take the Broncos in this ballgame. I think they're better, man. I'll tell you. Bo Nix, with a good year behind him, I'm not sure this is not a top 5 team in the NFL. I really think they're better than the Bills. I think they've surpassed them, and I think they're better than Washington. I think they're better than the Lions. This team, I think, is really, really good. I'm taking this team, the Broncos. I'm going under the total. I'm with Mike. I don't see the Titans scoring a lot with the new quarterback, but I would like to see the kid play well. How about it, Brian?
I'm with you, Rob. I think Denver is very good. I don't think they're challenging for the Super Bowl, but they may challenge the Chiefs for the AFC West for sure. Bo next to Cortland Sutton's a proven combination. They need more help from Mims, and they need to find a running back. Devontae Williams was very strong a couple of years ago, but they're still looking for a running back. Defense, they added Trey Greenlaw and Hufanga from San Francisco. Patrick Sustain's back, and Nick Bonito is a terrific pass rusher. He is very hard to block. Tennessee, their best offensive player, I think, is Tony Pollard. We'll see what they got with Cam Ward. I think he's going to be good. They added Dan Moore Jr. and Kevin Zeitler on the offensive line. They'll help. But they traded for L.J. Snead, who was so good last year with the Chiefs, but he only played 3 games last year, and he had off-the-field problems. So I've got Denver, and I think this will be a low-scoring game for some reason. I'll take the under.
All right. And Tim.
Yeah, I mean, it's Cam Ward might be having the Zach Wilson seeing stars after playing this defense.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I mean, and they may get a touchdown. I don't know, just for kind of maybe on a turnover. I'll go like 31-6 Denver. So under.
All righty. We go to Harris. Next game on the board, the Lions. The Packers with their new acquisition.
Sunday Night Football.
No, Sunday night game.
No, that's right. No, that's right. This is a 4:00 game. That's right.
Yeah.
4:25 game.
Texans and Rams is the Sunday night game.
Oh my God!
No, I'm sorry. Ravens and Bills.
Buffalo's late game.
That's right. Ravens and Bills. That's right.
That's better.
Lions and Packers.
And Bears, oh my!
Packers are 2.5-point favorites. Once they got their linebacker,
Yeah.
2 of the Lions in Vegas pushed it back to 2. They went with the Lions after the trade. So make of that what you want to make of it. I don't know whether they think this kid's going to cause a problem there or what. I don't know. But the Lions, Packers 2.5-point favorites, 47 on the hook. Have at it, Harris.
Well, Detroit is going to pick up where they left off at the end of the regular season. At the playoffs, where they left off the regular season last year, they will be in the NFC Championship game. Whether they get it done or not, we'll see. Give me Detroit and the over.
All right. Michael.
Are they indoors or outdoors?
Green Bay.
Outdoors, Green Bay.
Okay. Well, it would have been better if it was in Detroit. Then that defensive lineman from Michigan is going to be coming back. And man, I can't wait to hear the ovation he's going to get when he goes out on the field for the first time. But they're playing in Green Bay. Oh well. I don't know. It'll be a fun game. I think it's going to be one of those 24-23 games again. Typical NFC Central battle. So I am going to take the points, and I'm going to go 47.5. I'm going to go under because it'll probably be like a 23-22 game or something like that.
All right.
Michael, you got one?
Huh?
Here's
He went Lions and under.
Okay.
Yeah, I took the underdog and the under because it's going to be too close.
You gonna give me the Detroit Lions any of these 17 games, and you gonna give me points? I'm taking them. I think they're one of the top 5 teams in the NFL. I think they're a little better than the Broncos. Yeah, give me the Lions. I'll go with the over though. I do want the over here, but no. I don't think the Packers are ready for this. How about it, Brian?
Well, last year Detroit's defense got destroyed by injuries, so I don't expect that to happen. They have the second toughest schedule in the NFL, so that could be a problem. But
Yeah, we know who has the toughest schedule. Sorry, Brian.
They have all their offense back. Gibbs and Montgomery, running backs. They got receivers. Goff is still only 30 years old. He's still in his prime. So Hutchinson is expected to play and be ready. He could be the defensive player of the year. He's a great player. They got two great linebackers on defense. Anzalone and Campbell are very good linebackers. Kirby Joseph, Brian Branch in the secondary. Now, Green Bay, the anomaly with the line there is Green Bay is not going to have Clark because they sent him to Dallas. And it's questionable how much they're going to have the new guy because his back is kind of a problem. He said he's going to take shots and try to play, but we'll see how that goes. Jordan Love has been inconsistent. We've seen the top end of what he can do, which is outstanding. But part of last year, he shouldn't have been playing, after those injuries. There was about 3 games. He probably shouldn't have been out there. But I think Green Bay is going to have a good year with Michael Parsons to go with Rashawn Gary and Lucas Van Ness. I got Detroit winning this game and Detroit going over.
All right. How about it, Tim?
Well, one thing I'll almost guarantee is I like the over in this game. Well, Detroit try to ball control this game. That's the thing. I mean, they can quick strike with St. Brown and Williams, but will they try to grind this out, especially later in the game? Which, yeah, I'll take the. I like your thinking there, Rob. Lions in the over.
All right.
And the Lions still have their tight end. Was it LaFleur?
Laporta, yes, they do.
Laporta, yes.
Yep. And they still have their whole offensive line, I think, except the center, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think as long as the coordinators, the new coordinators, I think they have a new one on both sides of the ball because Johnson's head coach of the Bears and their defensive coordinator, he's out east somewhere, right, with the Jets maybe? I don't remember exactly where he's
Aaron Glenn's with the Jets and
Yeah.
Ben Johnson's with the Bears.
I don't know if that causes much of an adjustment. I imagine did they promote from within? I don't know what they did there, but defense I think will be great for the Lions. Offense, probably still be pretty good regardless. The Ben Johnson seemed to be really in control there and had a lot of good things going for him. Jordan Love seems to be a little bit more of a kind of a slow starter the last couple of years, and then he gets better as the season goes along. When he's at his best, though, he can look very, very impressive. And Lions will play pretty good in Green Bay. It seems like in recent years. I'll give the 2.5 points. Take the Lions. I'll go on.
No, you get the points. You get the
Lions
points.
is
Yeah.
the ball.
Or you're right.
You get the point.
I'll take the 2.5 points.
Me too.
And you're going to go.
I'll take the Lions to win outright, and I'll go under though just a little bit on this one.
All right. We're going to Michael. All right. We're going to try to sew this up pretty quick, guys. We're going to roll with these.
Yeah, I got the Yankees on in 30 minutes.
All right. Texans going to the Rams. Los Angeles Rams, 2.5 point favorites. 44 to hook. Have at it, Mike.
Oh, I'll be as brief as my shorts. I think the Rams are going to be overrated this year. I'm going to go with the Texans, and I'm going to go under.
All right. You know what? They still got the quarterback, and they still playing at home. And the Texans don't thrill me here. I'll take the Rams. I'll give up 2.5. I'm going under the total. Rams and under. Brian.
That's right. They're indoors.
Yeah.
No matter where
Okay, Houston's got a terrific pass rush with Will Anderson Jr. They got a terrific secondary as well. Don't know what we're going to get from Stafford. He has back issues through the preseason. He's playing. We'll see how that goes. Jared Verse is fantastic. Braden Fisk was a big hit. They added Devontae Adams. Got 2 good running backs and Kyrie Williams and Blake Corum. I'm liking LA Rams in this game, and I like the under.
All right. Tim.
Yeah, I think the Mixon's still the running back in Houston. It's about the main advantage that I could possibly give this to the Rams is it's 2.5 for the Rams. Oh boy.
Yes,
Yes.
they're given 2.5.
Yeah, they're the favorite.
You know what? How about like a 2? You know what? I'll take the Texans to cover based on I think that a field goal might make a 2-point game at the end, but I like the Rams to win and give me the over.
All right, Keith.
I think if Stroud plays really well, they'll win. I just don't know if he'll play really well in this game, week 1, Los Angeles. Both teams have some good talent, I think, on the defensive side. Rams, I'm not sure. I think they still have a couple of weapons on that offense. So I'll take the Rams, give the 2.5. I'm not real comfortable with it, and I'll go under.
All right. How about it, Harris?
Rams in the over and a route.
All right. Coming back to me now. Sunday Night Football. The Ravens head to Buffalo to play the Bills. The Bills are a 1-point favorite here, 51 and a hook. And it's coming to me. Look, with Josh Allen, you can put Allen off his name right there. You can put a 13 on his back and put Marino on his back. The same damn difference. Neither one of them's ever won shit, and I don't think either one of them ever will win shit. I know Marino didn't. How about that? Marino was overrated. Josh Allen's overrated. The Baltimore wins this ball game by more than a point. I'm going under the total though. I think they're going to keep Buffalo out of the end zone. Yeah, Buffalo's the most overrated team in the NFL. They may not win that division this year. How about it, Brian?
Rob, I missed who you took on the last game, the Houston and Rams game.
I took the Rams and the under. Yeah.
Okay.
And the Ravens, I'm taking the under here. Go for it.
Okay, Baltimore just extended Kyle Hamilton 4 years. They got basically the same team back. But I'm kind of with you. I don't think they're going to win until Lamar Jackson gets over his big game woes. Same thing with his coach. Sometimes his coach, like in the AFC Championship game 2 years, his approach was awful against the Chiefs. Henry's back. He never ages. He averaged 5.9 yards a carry. That's almost 6 yards a carry last year. So Henry is back. Defense has Pro Bowlers on every level with Matabuke, Smith, and Hamilton. Buffalo is kind of in the same boat. They've been eliminated by Kansas City 4 times out of the playoffs. They've had the second best record in regular season since 2020. Offensive line is spectacular. They only allowed like 14 sacks last year. Are you kidding? You could not get to Allen. And you give him time, he completes passes. They added Bosa on defense, but I don't think their defense is good enough. Baltimore and the over.
All right. 10.
I'm going to go a little different. My problem with the Ravens offense has sort of been tight ends. It's about only people they throw to, even though they have Bateman and, probably another 1 or 2 other receivers. But with not likely to play, that cuts down their tight end options to spread the field. So, and yes, Allen may be Dan Marino, but he's more mobility. Cook at least gives them another option in the running game. Plus, you got rid of Stephon Diggs, which means goodbye locker room cancer. Give me Buffalo to win, and I'll go over.
Oh, okay. Keith.
Well, I think Baltimore will win unless John Harbaugh just makes one real boneheaded decision late in the game. I don't know if he's capable of doing that, but I'll go with the Ravens, and I'll go under.
All right. How about Harris?
This is going to be the overtime game this week because Harbaugh is going to blow it in regulation. He's going to blow his chance to win on a 4th down. He's not going to kick the field goal to win it regulation. He's going to go for it, and they're not going to make it. But Baltimore will win this game 23-21. I'm sorry, 23-20.
All right.
Down by 3 at the 1 yard line, and they'll kick a field
Don't
goal.
do something stupid. Send it to overtime.
Oh, speaking of overtime rules, there is new overtime rules. Both teams will get a chance to touch the ball.
Regardless.
All right, go ahead, Michael.
Is that
Yeah,
one of the
Have at
new
it.
rules?
Have
Yes.
it and a new rule. That's an old rule.
Well, it's a playoff rule, but now they just put it in the regular season.
Right.
Go
I
ahead.
mean, a regular season.
Right.
Isn't there another rule with the
Even if
kickoff
the
this
team
year?
scores a touchdown.
Yes, there was one. I don't want to get into it, but there is a new kickoff.
It's
Well,
complicated,
even
right?
though the first team scores a touchdown. Yeah.
Forget it. I'm going to
Hey,
make
man.
this short and sweet.
Have it,
Harris,
Michael.
I know how much you love Harbaugh, but until someone finds a way to put Lamar Jackson in a square box and in his place and not run for about 120 yards and throw like a beast, Baltimore is probably going to be one of the top 3 teams in the league this year. Give me the Ravens and give me the over. It's going to be one of those barn burners.
All right. And our final game of the week, folks, it's going to be Monday Night Football. And we do thank you for watching. Do like the video. Subscribe to the channel. We will be back here Tuesday or Wednesday next week. We'll decide probably on Monday, but chances are we'll probably be back here on Wednesday, 6 o'clock next week.
Depends on my eye.
Did we do Minnesota, Chicago?
Are heading to Chicago.
Yeah.
The Vikings are a 1.5 favorite, 43 and a hook. Have at it, Brian.
Minnesota's offensive interior line has changed. They added Donovan Jackson from Ohio State. I'm hearing J.J. McCarthy did not have a good training camp, so expect some growing pains there. I don't see Minnesota overtaking Detroit and Green Bay in their division. Chicago, Ben Johnson will push them like Dan Campbell pushes Detroit. That's what I've been hearing. He'll push them to reach their potential. They added Joe Tooney and Jonah Jackson, both offensive guards, are all pro talents. And they added Drew Dahlman as a center on the offensive line. I'm anxious to see what they get out of Luther Burden III from Missouri. And he'll be running with Roma Dunze, who had a good year last year. Defense, or Dennis Allen-led defense, will be aggressive. I'm going to take Chicago in this game and the over.
What do you think about the tight end out of Michigan that they drafted?
He's got to go well with Komet. I mean, that's a nice double-headed monster
Yeah.
you got there.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
Yeah.
Well, he's the
This is
second. I
Allen.
think he's the second best tight end probably that was picked this year. I think he's really good though. Have at it, Tim.
I agree, though. I did not hear much about McCarthy, so I don't. Plus, it's the first year in the offense. You know, okay, so he has Justin Jefferson, but that's about it.
Addison
And-
hurt or suspended
Addison-
for 3 weeks.
right? And then I don't really care for their running backs, and I think the Bears have something to prove for a new coach. So I'll take the Bears to win. And what's the over/under there, Rob?
43 and a half.
I'll go over.
All right. Harris. I'm sorry, Keith. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm surprised at the line on this game. I think the Bears are going to win by double figures in this game, something like maybe 31-10. So I'll take the Bears to win outright. I'll go under.
All right. Have at it, Harris.
This NFC North could be the best division in football this year.
Mm-hmm.
There's people already talking that all 4 teams can make the playoffs. I think 3 of them do. I don't think all 4 do. And the one that I don't think it's in is Chicago. Minnesota beats them 37-14 Monday night. Watch wrestling instead.
So you're going over.
Yeah.
All right. Have at it, Mike.
Harris, you stole my line. First of all, I'm going to be mad at ESPN for 2 things. One, they got a crappy game on for Monday night. I won't watch it anyway because WWE is more important than Monday Night Football, okay? The second thing is, I just read this, that my favorite team, the NFL Red Zone, is going to have commercials
Why?
because ESPN has them. 7 hours, it used to be 7 hours of commercial-free football. Well, as of Sunday,
I'll probably
It
still have
ain't-
like in a little image in the corner or something.
It ain't no. They're gonna have full edge commercials. I
Yeah.
read that about an hour ago.
ESPN
By the-
ruins everything they touch. I tell you.
By the way, all
Okay,
opinions
well,
are
watch
my
the NFL
opinions
football.
because I'm from New York and I stick to my opinions. Monday's game is gonna be a thud. Minnesota's gonna win, and it's gonna be under because Minnesota's gonna give up maybe 10 points to the Bears. That's what I have to say about
I'm
that.
gonna wrap this up for us, guys. Nobody's mentioned the elephant in the room. Number 13, Caleb Williams. I am not dependent on that son of a bitch for nothing. He may not
Why do you
win
think
5
he's only
games
gonna
for
score
this
10
team.
points?
He is overrated. I don't care if you pitched out who the hell you wanted to throw out as quarterback this week for the Vikings. I'm taking the Vikings. You can put Jameis Winston behind center. I'd take it.
Who is the Vikings quarterback?
Caleb Williams is not the answer for this
Oh, okay.
team. They're going to be drafting the quarterback next April. You watch and see. That team, Chicago, is going to be drafting a new
I
quarterback.
think Sam Howell is the backup, isn't he?
I don't
Carson
know.
Wentz is the backup for
But the
Minnesota.
Saints are going to be the worst team in
Carson.
football.
Carson Wentz is in Chicago.
No, he's in Minnesota.
Oh, Carson Wentz is in Minnesota.
No,
And he's
Oh,
still
my God.
and he's still better than what the hell they got in Chicago.
No, Carson Wentz is done. He was with the Chiefs.
Tommy
last year. He was-
DeVito should be in Chicago.
So I'm taking the Vikings and how many points is it? 43 and a half. Oh, that's too much. I'll go way under the total. I don't think it's going to be that high scoring, but I like it Vikings in this ball game.
WCAW.
Do we do locks this year? Or we do not want to do locks this year.
We've kind of gone long.
All right.
Do it quickly. I can do it quickly.
No, that's all right. We might do locks another time if you want to. If you guys want to, we can do them on the second week or whatever. Thanks for joining the chat. And thanks for joining us. Subscribe
Larry
and
says hi.
like the video. For Brian, for Harris, for Mike, for Tim, for Keith. My name's Rob. You all have a wonderful, wonderful week, and we do wish you all the best. God bless. Have a good one. Bye bye.
All right. Now.
And Michael